Okay. Hello. Welcome everyone. Just had a bit of technical stuff going on there. Welcome to the 8th time ever playing Trails in the Sky. As I continue to follow the trails that might take me to the sky. So here goes. And maybe this time things will go better against the Sky Pirates. Hi Ness! Hi! Yay! So happy to see you! So happy to see you! Yes! This time. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it would be this one. That would be the latest. Oh! Good luck. We trail sing together, I guess. So, out of curiosity, which Trails game are you playing the same time? Cold Steel 3, okay. So, is the Cold Steel arc, is that what comes after the Sky arc? Just curious. Okay, no, it isn't. Alright. That shows how little I know. Okay, there's another arc in between. Okay. As you hear, I'm like a fish out of water when it comes to this series. Yeah, potluck and shell. I guess I can imagine Joshua must be so tired of potluck and shell. Yeah, one more. Maybe one more potluck and shell. A part of me think I might grind more. I might try to get the CP up a lot more, like so I'm ready to do like S attacks early. I'm thinking about maybe also going to the village and selling Sepith, so maybe I can buy more stuff. But at the same time, I don't want to sell too much Sepith. It's this game holds like a bit of a knife to your throat there. Like. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Is it really so? Like you can't attack it physically? Okay, but at least your CP is getting up. That's the most important thing. I'm just gonna try. Can I defeat you with... Okay, sword. There, get the CP up. just gonna CP myself up here. Then I run away, even if I don't kill him. Why are you so powerful? Oh no, yeah, I finally now know. I run with A in the keyboard. So, now I can finally... I have to just get used to doing this now again. I can't believe it took me this long, like to the last stream, to even figure out that you could do it at all. No, no one ever told me. I guess everyone assumed I just wanted to walk. Yeah, and I think that's the case, you know. I think most people just did. So 20 CP, My biggest problem is I have nothing that heals EP. That is my like big weakness here, so I have to be really stingy about anything that has to do with it. Oh well then. Okay. I think it was up here. Oh my god. Run. Oh no. Okay. Run. Maybe. Oh my god. Run. Maybe there is some chests I haven't found yet. Probably. I didn't look around that much. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think, didn't I I have EP cut. Don't I have... Yes, I have actually 2 that increases the max EP. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Ness. La la. Death blow. Would they work on those? I guess it's worth trying. I'm gonna have to run. Not now. Load. Those can I make? I'll make as many as I can. There we go. I don't think I have much of a choice here. Here. Got chest. I want a chest. I didn't want them, but okay, fine, I got them. This is typically not how I play RPGs. I'm not typically a runner, but now I want to save as much resources as possible. Whew, God. But the game doesn't really want me to save resources. Oh God. Vegetable sandwich. Okay. Or maybe there was a chest. Okay, now we're outside. That was not what I was up. You know what? I think I will go to the village and buy some stuff. That sounds like a good thing for me to do. I have to sacrifice some sepith, but I think in the long run. Okay, yeah. I think Asia said something similar last time. So, from what I sort of know, these games are a bit like it gets easier over time when you get more options. A bit like Mega Man. The more you play, the longer you come, Mega Man gets more abilities. Hi, Naeem. Yes, Ness. Look who's here. Naeem. Naeem is here. Hooray! Naeem is here. Yeah. Ness, they are playing Cold Steel 3 while... No, I'm actually back in the village to refresh myself and to buy some stuff. And then I'll take my revenge on the boss. Okay, we can... Alright, I will do this then. Convert, I don't care. I have to... Okay, I have a lot of these, so let's... Can I just... Let's see here... There... Oh yeah, so let's see now. I have a lot of these, so let's... So 50 of those, 51 of those. There we go there. Trade separate. There. Much richer. Not much I can buy here, but okay. Let's see. But there's still, I mean, it's more. We take 5 of those. And 2 of those. So, now I'm poor again. Was there any other store in this place? And I finally figure out how to run. So yes, it's an A button in the keyboard and I can run. Yay for running, I agree. I'm so happy that I can run. Was there any other store in this village other than the Moonlight Path? I mean, they're known for their fruits. Oh, wait a sec. There we go. I think, there we go. Animal General Goods. Shop. Fresh milk. Alright, yeah, ripe apple. These sell produce rather than items, but okay, fine, let's take a few. Insufficient meal, yeah. Ripe apple. blush with orange. Let's take 2 of those. I don't know who you two are talking about, but I understand it's one of Naeem's favorite character, and if Naeem likes that character, it probably is a good character, I guess. No, I don't have the recipe for ice cream. I think I could have bought ice cream, but I just didn't. I think I sold it in bowls. I think I made another choice there. I think if my memory doesn't... There, I have apple ice cream. And I guess, do you do apple with apples, I guess then? And maybe fresh milk. Okay, you know what? I will waste one. There. So I learned the apple ice cream, okay. Yeah, okay, so alright, it's fresh milk. Maple sugar, fresh milk, ripe apple, okay. Alright, if I go to the produce, I can... If I sell some sepith, I can buy a lot of apples. Buy... Yep, see here. Okay, fresh eggs and ripe apple. And I have inventory for 2 of those. Okay. Convert. Pains me to do this, but there. My orbments are gonna take so much hit from doing this, but okay, it's fine. There. Oh, okay. That sounds like a good idea. They're also good for healing, if nothing else, as well. Okay, 10 fresh eggs. Three of those. No. 4 of those. And a bunch of ripe apples. Yeah, Naeem knows his stuff. Hot chocolate. Naeem knows his stuff. Okay, take 3 more of these. There we go. And 3 more of these. Now I can make a few of them. Okay, we'll see. Well, actually, I will try to sell one of them. Just for the hell of it. Let's see how it works. So 125. Okay, that's not too bad. That wasn't too bad. 125. Okay. Now is the quest to get back up there. I wish the stores here sold a bit more varied stuff, but you know, it is what it is. If I can just be stingy and survive the battles, I can probably make myself up there. There we go. Oh. And I'm gonna run if I can, yes. I don't want Joshua to get bullied and I get lost. Excellent. No! Don't bully Josh. Ow. Ow! Run. I'm sorry. Yeah, okay, it's up there. No, it was down there. Okay. No, not that direction. What? No? Oh, I really... Wait! No, I'm supposed to go... Oh, it's up there. Sorry for my failing the geography of this place. Because that's... Now, I'm gonna make sure. Okay. It's just going to the west. Wait. No. Oh, wait a sec now. No. Okay, it is that direction, you say. Well, no, okay, it's several steps, I guess. What? So it's up there, okay. Alright. Thank you. Oh, and Oh gosh. Run. I told Ness, this is typically not the way I play RPGs, running from so many battles, but right now I just want to save my resources. No. Okay, completely wrong way. It's up this path here. There we go. Okay, finally found the right place. God damn it. Okay. Okay. So. Alright, and then augment here on so save. Destroyed bridge. I have no desire to fight any of you. No, surprise attack. Of course. Bully Joshua. At least she got her S attack. That's good. Okay, one. I have no desire to fight any one of these. So is there anything here? Is there a chest? Or heal? Or anything? Which is just enemies raging to kill me. Ouch. Ouch. Ow. Oh, God. Oh, God. Because now her CP is down to 0, and I assume if I revive her, that CP is not getting up there. Load. Yeah. Do it this way. All because I wanted to see if I can find... Oh, God. One. All because I wanted to see if I can find a chest with maybe some stuff in it. There, at least. Just got that up. No. Why are those crabs so hard to kill and so strong? Okay. I need to use arts to kill it. Weak to arts. That's that. That's that. There is nothing here. I have no desire to fight. Oh no, no, critical. Oh, good grief. Stop bullying him, please. I just wanna get through this. Oh my god. Okay. Damn those crabs, they sure wanna fight. They just wanna fight. There we go. That was that, yeah. I walked straight into it. Okay. Or did I just walk in a circle? Because I know last time I found it relatively quick. Oh, there we go. And I didn't say... I wasn't sure. Alright, okay. If I am playing on hard 9, then that is purely by mistake. Isn't that the quiet as hell? It looks like we've hit the jackpot. Or like... Forget about the heavy things and focus on the food provisions and valuables. And hurry it up, will ya? It's only a matter of time before someone finds this place. Roger that, Kyle. Got it, Kyle. Okay, Kyle. Understood, Kyle. What's an airliner doing in a place like this? I guess that kid wasn't seeing things after all. Yes, I have no idea now. I don't know exactly how he looks in the remake, but I guess I'll trust your judgment. This looks like an area that used to be used for strip mining. It certainly turned out to be a great place to hide something of that size. Yeah, who would have thought to look here? Look at that, aren't they loading the airliner cargo into their own ship? Let's worry about that later. We've got to figure out a way to bag these guys before they get away again. Oh, so this is our third trip, huh? Man, man, Don can be a real slave driver sometimes. Oh well, once this is taken care of, I'll be able to sit back and negotiate a nice, fat ransom. Hold it right there. Who in the... The scorching flames of justice shall never fade away as long as evil thrives in this world. The League of Extraordinary Praises have arrived! Huh? The League of what? You bonehead, why do you always get carried away like that? What's with you two? Now I look like a big fool saying stuff all alone. You're the ones Josette had a run-in back in Rolent. This can't be right. You're not supposed to be here this early. Can't be right? We're not supposed to be here this early? I wonder that too. You know, it's in the evening we're villains, not in the morning. What the heck are you talking about? In accordance with the laws of the Brazier Guild, you're hereby under arrest and charged with the hijacking of an airliner and its passengers. I hope for your sake you will come along quietly. Now hold on just a minute. Are you trying to tell me that only the three of you came here to arrest us? You see anyone else, Bandit Boy? So you're not involved with the others then, huh? Then simplifies things. Let's get 'em, boys! Thank you. Ow, don't die, don't die, don't die. Okay, first things first. Pummel him to the ground. There, he's out. Now we got these clowns to deal with. Oh God. I think maybe the Sylphan Whip, because it can take a group of them. Right, there we go. Craft. Oh, you can't do Hurricane yet. Okay. Soon you can do Hurricane. Be safe to you.
We're good to go.
Yes, he is. He probably got tired of potluck. You know, because he knows if he dies, there'll be another potluck, and I think Joshua is really tired of potlucks, so no, I don't think I need to do it. Just take them out. Oh no. Ja, nein. I love this hurricane. Oh, he's out of range, right? Okay. Okay. In which case. Well, you French introduce yourself. Craft, say this whip. No. Craft, Sylvan whip. Can I take all three of them? No. Okay, but these two at least then. Oh no. Okay. Ooh. Okay. You can take it. Yeah, you can tank it. Good. I think we got this now. I think we got him. I think we... Not much left of them.
Someone's been naughty.
You're really naughty. Thank you.
Seems you came up
And we did it! Naeem, Ness, we did it! Got poison? Oh, you guys are tougher than I thought. No wonder Josette got beat by you three. Sweet talk won't get you anywhere, buddy. It's time to surrender and let the passengers go! You really don't know anything, do you? What was that you called yourself? League of Exceptionally Dim or something? You make fun of my awesome team name. You're dead. Look out! Yesness. Thank you. What is this? You gotta be kidding me. Another smoke screen. Thank you, Ness. Too bad about the rest of the cargo. But we'll just live without it. Later, racers. Oh, some of it got in my eyes. Don't worry, it's not poisonous. It looks like it was a typical smoke canister. Their ship is already out of sight. This is getting really old. If not once, but twice now they've gotten away. If I get demoted for this at the guild, there's not much I can say in my defense. Oh, Shera, quit acting like it was all your fault. We're responsible for letting them get away too. If we got time to kick ourselves over this, then there's got to be some other constructive things we can do. I have to say, at least in some ways, Joshua is far mature above his age, in many ways. Well, well, you sound like you should be the senior bracer. Well, at least we are able to take back the airliner. So how about we have a look? The passenger may be inside. Right! Oh, yeah, absolutely. I also have to remind myself, because I think, if I'm not mistaken, he's a bit younger than Estelle. Okay, Naeem, I wish you good luck. Okay, there's a coming note. I'm gonna see what's inside here. Airliner Lind. Whoa, it's pretty bare in here. There's not a piece of cargo left. Evidently the Sky Bandits managed to make off with it all. At least judging by the looks of things. At any rate, we should do a thorough investigation of the place. I can also say, Naeem, if you ever stream something, you gotta let me know, because I will be one of your early cheerleaders, because of all the support you've given me. I wonder what this is. It's the Orbital engine control panel. And you got Ness as well. You got Ness as well. It looks like the flow of orbital energy has completely... Oh, Abs! Abs! Welcome! Of course, Naeem, you're so kind to everyone who's... I've never seen you being unkind, so... Yeah! Welcome to my stream for the first time. Me playing Trails Blind. And voice act. It looks like the flow of orbital energy has completely stopped. I like it more and more as time goes. I enjoy it more and more. I just beat the first boss that gave me a real challenge. And I had to grind a bit, think a bit, and yeah. It looks like the flow of orbital energy has completely stopped. Yeah. I promise you, Asia will make sure that I'm fully initiated member of the cult. But first I'm doing my rite of passage, which is playing this. Oh, oh, okay. Well, I wish you good luck with that, Abs. So, are you like playing or you're streaming both FF7 Rebirth and the Kingdom Hearts? Cheers. It looks like the has completely stopped. Alright. It looks like this is the captain's seat. If there were any other circles, I would love to sit here. Don't even think about it. I try to do 2 big games on stream. Any more broken bus? I understand that. I'm very new to streaming. In fact, this is the first game I ever stream, and this is like the 8th time I ever stream a game. So I'm very new with this, but I've gotten incredible support from the Kiseki community. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, man. This certainly is a huge game to bite on, but I'm an RPG veteran, so, you know, it should be fine. No, I have, I think, dabbled. I've seen others play parts of it. I think, tried it very quickly once, but I've never played through any of the Kingdom Hearts. But I do know quite a bit about it, because I've seen others play, and there's a lot of things I know secondhand. Here's a lift car. It looks the same type as those that are at the landing port. The Skybanders probably used this to move the cargo. Well, I mean, Kingdom Hearts. The thing for me is like a lot of Kingdom Hearts player I know have not played a lot of Final Fantasies, so for many of them it's quite interesting to see when they do play a Final Fantasy. Oh, it's Squall when they play Final Fantasy 8. Oh, it's Squall from Kingdom Hearts, but he was at first Final Fantasy 8. You know, stuff like that. We don't have the time to be looking around anywhere else. Right now, our first person should be investigating the airline. Okay, that is what I was doing. Okay, well, yeah, I understand that you haven't played many Final Fantasies. I was so happy when I saw Mittens were playing Final Fantasy 9, because I so love Final Fantasy 9. As I've said many times before, it and 6, they are my favorites. I understand, Abs. Okay, there's something I should find here then, I guess, in the airliner. Here's a bunch of passenger things. Okay, let's see. Okay, there we go. It's bright in here. There's a lot of light shining into this place. Took me to try and start my hardest mode run. Oh, I understand that. Light is shining in from the outside. I mean, I haven't replayed Tales of the Abyss in a complete hard run, but since you can change the difficulty to hard in your like save file, I've been trying to beat the final boss in it, in hard, and failing every time. Trying to do that and trying to beat the Colosseum. This poor potted plant doesn't look like it's gonna make it. Bunch of plant murderers. You tell him, Estelle. It probably hasn't been watered for days. If my mother saw that, she would faint. Because she cares a lot about the health of the plants. Can I go here? We checked it over, but it looks like there's nobody inside. There's high possibility the passengers will transfer to the Sky Bandits airship. And then to wherever their hideout is. Agreed. But this sucks! Right when I thought we had some clues, we're back to zero. Come on, cheer up. Oh, cheer up already. It's not like every clue has completely vanished. Why do you think the Sky Bandits hid the airliner in a place like this? Huh? As far as I can tell, the orbital energy in the ship has completely stopped, which means the orbital engine was stripped from the aircraft. I know this because the orbital energy in an orbiment gradually recharges over time. Furthermore, the Sky Bandits made multiple trips to carry off a large amount of cargo. Considering the time and risk involved, don't you think it would be more effective just to take the entire airliner to their hideout? Yeah, that does seem a little odd that they didn't. So why didn't they hide the airliner here then? All I can think of is that they did it in order to sort the cargo, move the hostages aboard their own, steal the orbital engine, keep clear of the ditch the Lin because I guess maybe here. It's true the airliner is rather large and easily seen, and in that sense it would seem likely that they would leave it in a different place than their hideout. However, that alone couldn't be a decisive reason. From my guess, I would imagine that their hideout is in a slightly peculiar place. Maybe 10 to 50 arch in size. In short, a peculiar place on which only a small aircraft like the Sky Bandits airship could land. Interesting. How about terrain covered with extreme differences in height, like mountains and ravines? That seems like a likely place for the Sky Bandits hideout. Yes, that's what I've been thinking too. However, if that's the case, then we may be unable to do anything else. There's a possibility that their hideout may be in a place we can't reach by foot. Then what can we do? Well, I hate to say it, but we may have to share our conclusions with the army and ask for their cooperation. Because they're the ones with the patrol ships. What? Now you're trying to tell us we should go crawling back to the army and ask them for help? Well, I mean, it's your money, Naeem. But yeah, it's your money, or do you want to wait till it potentially becomes on sale? And well, I will say, Abs, I wish you good luck with beating Kingdom Hearts in hard. The crossbow games. Okay. Either way, we still have to report to them about the airliner. Personally speaking, I still think we should cooperate with the army. Cooperate with the army, whatever their attitude may be. Especially if that means bringing the hostages back, safe and sound. I guess you're right. This isn't the time or place to be letting my personal feelings get the best of me. For the time being, let's get back to the guild and report our findings to Lugren. We should be able to contact the Hacken Gate if we use the Orbital telephone. Okay, alright. Okay, Naeem, Ness has some orders to you. Hmm? Huh? What the heck? Great, no. This was something I did not expect. I wonder if we should be glad since they saved us the trouble of having to contact them. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Okay. We found a suspicious armed group. Put your hands in the air, all of you. What is this world coming to? A woman and 2 kids. Are the Sky Bandits? Though the girl does look shifty. Hey now, that's just rude. And who are you calling Sky Bandits? Can't you see the shiny emblem on my chest? The Bracer emblem, huh? I hope you don't think for a moment something like that proves your innocence. Oh no. General Morgan, why are you here? After looking over the reports of my men, I found this place to have been insufficiently investigated, so I came to see for myself. Who would have thought that a lot of you were conspiring with the Sky Bandits? Might I get you to stop with the accusations, General? We happen to find this place one step ahead of your men. If that's the truth, then why don't you tell me where the Sky Bandits are? Are the hostages inside that airliner? We almost had the Sky Bandits, but they managed to escape. And there are no hostages to be found here. It looks like the truth has come out. Most likely you notified the Sky Bandits to let them know we were coming. Wait a minute here. How about you cut with the crap? My thoughts exactly. All right, men. Take them into custody. Yeah, just retire. God damn it. I hope Olivier will come and save us. I hope Olivier will just come swoop in and save us with his musical grace. That's what I hope. Yeah. The general will be questioning you himself on the morrow. If your innocence is proven, then you will be released in 2 or 3 days. So for the time being, this cell will give you a place to cool your heels. This is not even funny. Tossing us in a place like this. Tossing us in a place like this without even listening to a word we have to say. Yeah, just checking it. Yeah, good. Okay. Just said it was disconnected, but it's fine. Okay, I'm here. Do you hear me? Do you hear? Is everything fine? Yeah, I got a message that OBS was disconnected, and then the OBS studio reconnected. So all is good. All is good. But with the way things are at the moment, they may not be possible. Huh? Why not? You remember what the Sky Bandit leader we fought in the old mine said, right? He said this can't be right. You're not supposed to be here this early, if I remember correctly. Now that you mention it, he did say that, didn't he? You're not trying to tell me that he meant that the army, by that are you? I don't know for sure, but I would bet that's what he meant. Which means that the Sky Bandits have a mole in the army. Yes. Could it be Morgan, the great war hero? Or a collaborator who's leaking information? That's what you wanted to say, isn't it, Joshua? Yeah. Well, if that's the case, they will never get caught. Which means we were the only ones that stood a chance of nabbing them. But now we're stuck in here. I wonder how your father would get around this little setback. My. Well, don't you all seem to be in a bit of a fix? Huh? Did you say something, Joshua? No, I didn't say anything. It came from the cell next door. It sounds oh, is it Olivia? Oh, how could you say something so heartless? My lustrous voice should be recognizable to anyone. Could this be could this unfounded self-confidence and tone of absurd narcissism belong to? It's you, isn't it, Olivia? Ding ding! You do remember my dulcet chords? To think that we'd meet again in a place like this. It seems that we're bound by destiny. Why are you here? I thought you took to balls. And now you're locked up in a place like this? What the heck did you do? Come on, come now. Let's not worry about all the little details, shall we? I have my reasons, which are deeper than the deepest ocean and higher than the highest peak. I'm definitely not asking now. I'm sure we just get tired while you talked our ears off. What a coincidence, Estelle. I was just thinking the same thing. So there you have it. We don't really care to know. You talk so much, you'll probably be an old woman by the time you were done. And I'm not ready for wrinkles. Okay, I'd probably be an old woman when you're done, and I'm ready for wrinkles yet. Come on now, let's not be like that. I will fill you in on all the details of the tragic incident which befell me. Didn't you listen, dummy? We don't want to hear about it. It all began after we parted ways. I did some window shopping in the Bulls Market and then moved on to the Anteros restaurant. You see, once I had eaten to my heart's content, I began to play the grand piano to feed my artistic soul. And upon doing so, the restaurant manager was overcome by my skill. So I was asked to stay and work as the professional pianist for the restaurant. That's great and all, but I thought you were supposed to be a lutist. A musical genius is not limited to just one instrument. Anyway, back to my story. After negotiating a few of my own conditions, I accepted the job offer. These conditions were, of course, food and wine for free every day instead of Mira. I don't know how to put it, but that's very you, Olivia. Yeah, well, he's amusing. He's cringe, but amusing. Yet I'm not sure that has anything to do with you getting thrown in jail. Oh well, this is where the real sob story begins. That night I'm enjoying a plate of salted duck I'd had the chef prepare, but the blood sauce which had been used was a little too overbearing for my palate. Consequently, I began to feel that normal red wine was not satisfying enough. The more you talk, the more I want to hit you. But go on, I'm curious in spite of knowing better. Well, so I borrowed a bottle of wine, which seemed good from the cellar. Something called Grand Chardonnay from the year 1183. Grand Chardonnay from the year 1183? That's the legendary vintage wine that was the legendary vintage wine that was auctioned off in the royal city. Oh, aren't you well informed? I heard a rumor about it too, so of course I was interested in having a drink for myself. Like now, I'm having a drink. Auctioned off? How much are we talking about here? From what I heard, it went from somewhere in the neighborhood of 500,000 Mira. 500,000 Mira? For just one bottle? That's out of this world. And you didn't, did you, Olivia? Such needless questions. Of course I opened the bottle and had a sip. Its sweet swelling fragrance tickled my nostrils. Its luxurious mellow taste caressed my throat. And can you believe what else? A rose-tinted vignette of time and space existed within that bottle. I don't think I can listen to this any longer. Yeah, my ears are bleeding from listening to such stupidity. I'm completely dumbfounded. The sad thing is, after taking a sip of such excellent wine, I begin to feel the food was lacking. And I was having the chef cook me up something else to match the wine. The restaurant manager returned. Since I'm not a stingy fellow, I invited him to join me for a drink. But for some odd reason, he got rather upset. In fact, he got so steaming mad that his face looked like a ripe tomato. And before I could say another word, a group of soldiers came filling in. And well, one thing led to another, and a lot of time late. I can't say another word about this tragedy of being dragged all the way here without coming to tears. So let us all weep together as you sympathize with my dilemma. Idiot. Pardon? But do my ears deceive me? I could have sworn I heard a and even absurdly misheard idiot coming from your cell. Are you listening? This is where the story gets really interesting. You see, several further trials awaited me after I was brought here. Hello? Are you listening? Oh god. Whew, he's so funny to voice act. He's so. I love that he's the comic relief. I just love that. Thank you, Ness. Thank you so much. Oh, but he's a funny character to voice act. He's a funny character. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That means a lot. That means a lot. Hey, you three, get up. As you might notice, yes, I love acting. Oh, I think that there are probably a lot of people that can do his voice more justice. The way, like, I think there are a lot of men who probably have a very deep voice who can get, because there's this sort of an Elvis thing I also feel to his voice. I don't know, very some deepness to his voice, I think. But thank you for liking my version. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Naeem. Thank you. I'm tired. What's wrong? Okay, I have not heard his voice in the remake, but I will definitely check it out, just so I can compare. What's wrong? What are you trying to tell us? We're being interrogated this early in the morning? That's a little early even for me. No, it's just the opposite. You're being released. Huh? Why all of a sudden? Is there a reason? Is there a reason for this? Yes, I like to consider myself the reason. Is it Aina? No, it's Mabel. Okay. Mayor Mabel! Well, that's an unusual place to be meeting you. I'm really sorry about everything that has happened to you. But don't worry, your names have been cleared. I don't completely agree with everything, but this is coming from Mabel herself. You better remember to thank her. So you mean Mayor Mabel stood up on our behalf? No, that's not exactly it. I just explained your situation to General Morgan. Our situation? Yes, I have a question for both of you. Are you really the children of Cassius Bright? Yeah, that is right. This is Estelle Bright, and I'm his adopted son, Joshua. I see. Now that you mention it, the girl does slightly resemble Lena. Huh? You knew my mother? Yes, I enjoyed your mother's cooking on several occasions when I visited your home in Roland. Why, in fact, we even met once when you were just a baby. Now, wait just a minute. You're a personal acquaintance of my dad's? I knew that he was in the military before, but I don't know Cassius Bright, the Bracer. The only Cassius I know is the one from the service. He was a rare strategist. Strategist, Dad? I just can't imagine what he saw in the Bracer Guild. It makes me angry just thinking about it. You will have to excuse me. What's wrong with him? It seems like your father was a brilliant officer in the military. I've heard from the general that he tried several times to get your father to change his mind about retiring. I didn't know that. Somehow it feels hard to believe. However, if that's the case, the general's hatred for Bracers may stem from Cassius leaving the army, from the vexion of being left by one of his most promising men. I get the same impression. So what you're saying is our lives are such a pain because of Dad? That dirty rotten scoundrel! How about we return to Bulls now? With the airliner being found, the situation has taken a new turn. So there are a number of things I'd like to discuss with you. Oh sure. Is something the matter? I'm definitely ready to get out of here, but it feels like we're forgetting something. Now that you mention it, what could it be? Olivier? Could we get Olivier? Oh, how callous people can be at times. How could you forget about a companion who spent the night with you in a cold hard cell? How lamentable, how pitiful. Fine, by the way, I shall wither away friendliness, and hungry alone in this dark purgatory. He's still here. Yeah, I completely forgot about him. I'm sorry to say that, but there's not much we can do for you. Is he the musician I heard about? The one who chugged the bottle of Grand Chardonnay without a second thought? Indeed, that is I. Yet, my fair lass, I would be heartbroken if you took my intentions the wrong way, for you see, I perceived it as an advance payment for the exquisite services that I was about to render. You're quite an interesting character. Alright, I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do to bargain with the general for your release. Really, truly, you would do such kind service for a man such as myself? Yeah, I love Mabel. She doesn't seem to really like to be a mayor, but she would deserve to win an election. She seems to be really a... yeah. No, truly you would do such a kind myself. I think that may be asking a bit too much. But then again, I guess, I mean, he must be out entertaining the world. I think that may be asking it too much. If the restaurant takes this to trial, there's going to be at least a lawsuit. Well, there's no need to worry about that. You see, the owner of the restaurant is me. Oh. Huh? And that Grand Chardonnay was the very one I bid on. That being the case, I'm fairly confident there won't be any other problems over that matter. I can't believe you were released. It's like a stroke of bad luck. Please don't lay the compliments so thick. Yeah, I would vote for her if there was an election. However, it pains my soul that I partook of such fine wine without paying a single mirror. Shall I play the piano in the restaurant and prepare our contract to remedy that? I think we're going to have a pass on that. After what happened, I think it would be a bit awkward having you back there. I, for one, I don't think he'd mind a bit. Yeah, he sure does. He sure does seem to have some thick skin. I agree, Naeem. Him with bow and arrow. That would be the sex. That would be the awesome. Let's just think of this as an unfortunate incident for the both of us. But I do think I can just let things go like this. Let's see, it seems like you're investigating something at the moment, right? How about I lend my assistance in return for the wine? Huh? Well, that does sound interesting. Could I ask you to join these bracers in their work? Huh, could you ever? So it's settled. Let our new working relationship bloom like a magnolia at the height of spring. Hold on a sec, what did we do to deserve this? Your general weirdness aside, simply having an amateur like you around is honestly going to be a pain. Are you confident that you won't be a drag on our work or our sanity? Well, I'm somewhat confident in my marksmanship and magic, but of course I'd be distressed if you tried to list my music genius in the same group. That's the kind of line that gets me really worried. But maybe we could use an extra hand. As long as we can't count on the army to help us out, I have the feeling that we'll be short on manpower. Well, alright then. We'll use you for what you're worth. However, if we do happen to conclude that you're not worth your weight, you're dumped from the party. Are you going to be okay with that? Haha, of course, I don't mind. I never let you down, so please be reassured. Well, my expectations of you are pretty much at rock bottom anyway, so I know you won't let me down. I'm glad things are settled between you all. But before you go, there's something else I need to tell you. Tell us. Actually, the town did seem pretty noisy as we were headed here. What happened? Truth be told, last night there was a large-scale burglary in Ball's South Block. The weapon shop and Orbital factory were targeted, as were a number of private residents. What? So was this the work of the Sky Bandits? It's unknown at this time, but it seems highly probable. A unit of the Royal Army is currently conducting an investigation. I see. Guess we'd better do an investigation of our own then. Yes, I'd like to formally request that you do just that. I will send a payment over to the guild for the work you've done so far. Please make sure that the money for your current investigation expenses. Please make use of the money of your current Oh, that's fine, Ness. Good luck with the chores. I have a feeling that the army is going to get in our way again. Probably not, because now we have Olivier. And he will protect us. But I guess that happens. It happens. Whether we get in our way or not, I don't think we should be forthcoming with the army about any information we come across. Because if there's really a spy in the midst, they'll just leak it to the Sky Bandits. Though I am reluctant to say it, I also think it's for the best to keep quiet about our findings. Anyway, let's act with prudence. Alrighty, my bosom companion, shall we head to the South Block? Look, buddy, who made you king of the show? Okay, let's see now. I'm just gonna find what the guild is. There we go. Report. We received payment from Mayor Mabel for your investigate efforts thus far. Airline report. 6,000 Mira. Gosh, am I happy for that. Rank advancement. Oh, yay! Asia, is it you, Asia? Or is it Dan? Anyway, welcome. It's Asia. Asia, hooray! Yay! Quarters a perk. Keep up the good work and be careful out there. Yes, now we have him, the most excellent bard of all over the land, who will sing to the glory of all the flowers and maple leaves. Olivier. It's gone well. I beat the thieves, the sky bandits, but they got away, and I laughed my ass off after the dialogue with Olivier in the prison. Probably the biggest laughter I've had in this. I kept my mask while I was voice acting, but once that was over, I just exploded with laughter. Thankfully, Ness and Naeem were there to enjoy it with me. I'll be right back. I just gotta check something very, very fast. Be right back. Hello, Horde! Hooray! So happy to see you, Horde. We have Olivier, so I'm very happy. Okay, so I'm gonna go. And I'm so happy to have you here, Horde. Let's see how. Oh, what did you have for dinner, Asia? Yeah, I can tell you what, I had the biggest laughter during that, like, the prison scene with Olivier. I kept my mask as well as I could. I was voice acting the scene, but afterward I was just laughing my ass off because I thought it was so funny. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the south block. But I think yeah, that's the south block. There's probably still more important we got. Okay, I can't. Oh, I was like, can I go back and buy some items? But no. Okay. I have to do what I can. Can I cook anything? Sure. Okay. Shop. Buy. Stun rod. Oh, they're so expensive. I don't have lighter. Okay. I think I will buy the stun rod for Bestel. Because I think Bestel deserves some. She deserves all the love, so had chickpea pasta low carb with manura and a side bowl of homemade vegetable soup. I mean, oh, that's awesome. Yes, it's really, this is one of the harder games I play when it comes to getting cash. I mean, I have to sacrifice Sepith, or I have to do like side quests. That sounds so tasty, Horde. God. Yes, okay, I understand. We should continue to ask around a bit longer and see what we come up with. Okay. The Ornament shop. This would be it, the little Orbital factory. It looks like the store was hit by the burglars as well. I guess this isn't the time to be talking about business deals. Comforting to me. Oh, my pleasure, Asia, my pleasure. You can always come here, because I play this game blind, and it's a real blast. I'm enjoying it a lot, and I just hope it gives you good vibes. That's all I want, like the people watching to have good vibes. Enjoy me as I practice voice acting and try to figure this game out. My factory and all my goods, they're gone. I've got to report this to either the army or the Bracer Guild as soon as possible. Now hold on just a minute. If either one of these groups saw what was written in that stolen ledger. Yikes, I've been a world of hurt. Okay. Oh yes, Dorothy and Niall. Yay! This one turned out to be really cute. Niall, this is how you wanted this one? Yeah, sure. Something like that. However, we really got screwed, you know that? Good afternoon. Are you working on another story? Looks like you two are on the trail of a scoop again. Hey, it's you kids. Oh, Estelle and Joshua. Boy, am I glad that they let you out of the clinker. Yeah, I heard all about you kids getting arrested by the army up at the old mine. You certainly had me worried. Why are you acting like you had nothing to do with it? It was your info that led us to the village. Hey now. What kind of face is that? Don't tell me you blame us. Did you go and check out the abandoned mine yourselves? Yeah, we did, yes. Yep, we did yesterday. But it was after all you had already been hauled off. We could have been a really great shot on your arrest had we been there. It guts me that we missed such a perfect opportunity for a great shot. I swear, you people in the news business. But anyway, I was wondering if you thought this looked like the handwork of the Sky Bandits. It sure looks that way to me. It seems that the army is sniffing around for clues too. But to be honest, it looks like there's nothing to be found here anymore. Yes, Ness, Dorothy! Everyone loves Dorothy. You know what, Ness? You, me and Asia, I guess maybe even Naim, we should start a Dorothy fan club. That'd be the most awesome of fan clubs. Yeah. But to be honest, it looks like there's nothing to be found here anymore. I see. That does make things a bit more difficult. Well, Mr. Reporter, why don't you let me ask you this then? Do you know from whence the Sky Bandits entered town? Let me have a sip of wine. Exquisite. According to witness statements, they were seen leaving through the west gate. Well, that's awfully strange. The mayor's residence and Bull's Market are right through the west gate, and it seems like attacking those two places would be far more lucrative. When you put it that way, that makes a lot of sense. Now that I'm finally out of work, I'll be lurking while working on my project. Oh yeah, lurk on and enjoy, and good luck with the project, Cord. I'm very interested, and I would love to talk more about, you know, creative stuff and so on with you. It sounds so exciting. Good luck. And I love the Game Boy vibe. I love the Game Boy vibe. When you put it that way, yeah. Oh yeah, I do. I love the Game Boy vibe, and honestly, just talking, I guess, you know, creative expression, artistic creation. I maybe talk about some game design and stuff like that. It would be cool to just talk with you about that stuff. Pure awesomeness. When you put it that way, that makes a lot of sense. But if you don't mind me asking, who the heck are you anyway? I'm glad you asked. I'm Oliver Leinheim, a wandering bard and gifted musician. I'm sure you've heard rumors about me, right? Oh right, you're the guy who drank wine without paying at that classy restaurant. It takes guts to stiff such a big bill. It's an honor to meet you, sir. Oh, you're making me blush. I'm ready for my interview anytime, so don't hesitate to ask. Oh, really? I'm getting a headache just listening to this crap. These two are very much alike. I'm not even going to ask how this guy wound up with the rest of you. That would be for the best. Thanks to your shenanigans, the pages of the next issue is gonna be filled with some real gripping headlines. Let me know if you get any other scoops. The newest model of camera on display here was stolen. Do you think the Sky Bandits have an interest in photography? More, I think they have an interest in money. Yeah, in Asia, I'm still doing my rites of passage. But Ness said that I will soon be fully initiated into the cult. We'll see, but... Yeah. Whoa, it looks like the burglars made off with nearly everything. I could have sworn that my boss locked up last night. Yep, we should continue to ask her a little bit longer so we'll come up with it, yeah. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Asia. All right, yes, I get it. Yeah. She will have to look at the VOD later, Ness. She'll have to look at the VOD when I do that jail scene. I can't believe these sky bandits managed to circumvent our search and just walked right into town and burglarized a bunch of places. We were really outdone this time. Okay. Well, it might be Asia, but it doesn't have... If I let my inner Olivier come in, it doesn't have my voice acting. Just saying. Just kidding. Just kidding. Yeah. Sign. Damn it. My shop got ripped of a bunch of thieving criminals, and they took off with every last of my pricey goods too. Why does this have to happen at a time when there are hardly any goods around to begin with? Guess business is not going so well. Oh, did I equip you? Yeah, I equipped the stun rod. I might as well just sell the tin rod. Shop. Sell tin rod. Oh, the needler. Is that better or worse for Olivia? Olivia? No, it's what you have. You have the needler. So do I have 2 copies of the needler? Oh yeah, I have an extra copy of the needler. Well, in that case, don't I have an... no, I don't have anything I can give you. Now I'm much richer again. Yes, yeah. We should continue to look around a bit longer to see what you come up with. He's very certain that there's so much we don't know. Say what you have to say. Fortunately, this house was untouched in the burglaries. But it's just times like this that it makes me feel uneasy when there's no man at home. I'm just glad that Mirano brought Simon over to watch the house. I was shocked when I heard about the south block being hit by burglars. Mirano's mother was here alone, you see. Now we've got burglars running amok in the city. I swear, what's happening to Bulls? I'm glad they left this house alone, though. I'm baffled as to why. They certainly did their homework on this city. Are you braces here to ask a few questions yourself? This is a mess for both of us, I tell you. We'll be done with our questions soon enough, so how about being good and sitting tight? We're done with our okay. A book. Can I interact with it? Why would they put a book that's so obvious to be seen? It's like Chekhov's gun. I want to be able to do something with it. And besides, Olivier needs inspiration for his latest, greatest masterwork of musical art. There's probably still some important information. We can ask a little bit longer to come up. Yeah, okay. It's them, yeah. And here we have... Alright. I'm trying to ask a few questions. Would you mind getting out of the way? Come on, you're amateurs. This is a job for the Bracer Guild. My confidence of the Rolent army is very low. And you have people like General Morgan. And I have, in practice, General Shira. Now that's confidence and competence. Minus if we go to a pub, because I can imagine she will get so drunk and then run off and have a fun whippy time with some fellow. Okay, this is not okay. Are you done now? No, you're not done now. Alright, you're not done. Okay, okay, it's here, alright, we've been there. Hey, you there! What, is something wrong? I thought I'd better give you a word of advice. Even if you're representing the mayor, at the end of the day, you are still civilians. We cannot have you wandering around here in the middle of our investigation. Who do you think you're talking to? Your advice seemed rather more like a threat. I'm just saying you need to know your place. But if you're adamant about investigating the matter, then do it after we cleared out of here. If we get any more trouble out of you, then I'm going to have to give you a personal invitation to jail. Forget about it, Estelle. There's no use arguing with these gentlemen. Ha! For an ass in a lion's skin, you sure know how to throw your weight around, Mr. Soldier. What did you just say? May I ask what's going on here? Colonel! Okay, I gotta find a voice for this one. Who is this? For a soldier in the prestigious Royal Army to be threatening our good citizens, that is an outright embarrassment to us all. But these aren't just civilians, sir. They are members of the Bracer Guild. Oh, is that so? Then I ask you once again, what's going on here? The army is supposed to be working closely with the guild. What do you intend to accomplish by being so rude to our allies? I'm still trying to find his voice. But as far as the general is concerned, yes, that side of the general really concerns me. I'll take over the investigation from here, so please take your men and clear out. But, sir, your men have been here since early this morning, so I presume that a sufficient investigation has been conducted by now, yes? I'll smooth things over with the general later. Is there anything else you wish me to address? No, sir. All right, men, pack it up. We're returning to the Hakim Gate. Looks like that's that. It seems that some of our personnel were rather impolite. please allow me to apologize. I appreciate the gesture, but we made some slightly inflammatory remarks as well, so how about we let bygones be bygones? That suits me just fine. As I stated before, the army is supposed to be working closely with the guild. I think our two organizations working together grants us each the ability to make up for the other shortcomings. I'm looking forward to any progress you make with this recent series of events. Thank you. We'll do what we can. He seems like a decent guy. Yeah, I wonder who he is. Colonel, it's almost the appointed time. Oh, already? Excuse me, but it appears I must take my leave. Oh, but before I do, it looks like I haven't properly introduced myself. I am Alan Richard, a colonel in the Royal Army. Is there anything I can do to assist you? Please don't hesitate to contact me. Colonel Richard? I'm just gonna have to double check something here. No, it's fine. No. There we go. Niall was the one who mentioned his name earlier. He said something about him being a sharp young officer who leads the Royal Army's intelligence division. Oh, right. Well, for someone in the military, he sure knows how to listen to others. Probably in his mid-30s, and he's not hard on the eyes either. I see, Shara, I see. He seems like he's more fit to be a politician than a service member in the army. Hey, you guys! Hey, you guys! Who was that you were just talking to in the black uniform? I could swear I've seen him somewhere before. Are you telling me you didn't recognize him at all? That was Colonel Richard of the Intelligence Division, you know, the guy you mentioned earlier. What? You're not pulling my leg, are you? As fun as that would be... Nope. He said so himself, so I'm fairly confident he is who he says he is. To think that legend himself would show up here. We can't wait around here like this any longer. Dorothy, let's see if we can catch up with him. Aye, aye, sir. All right, I'm really not sure we're chasing after... who we're chasing after I'm not sure why we're chasing after anyone. Did you see his eyes light up? I wonder if he's going to do an interview or something. Anyone else in the army would brush him off, but I'm sure the colonel will oblige him. What's the matter with you, Oliver? You look serious, and I gotta say, I find it creepy coming from you. I was just thinking about the colonel. I'll be the first to admit that he's quite a specimen of a man. But what? I can say with confidence that he doesn't stand a chance against me when it comes to the ladies. Oh, and take a sip. Yeah. But I'd like to see him try just a little harder. It's no fun without a romantic rival. You just had to ask, didn't you, Joshua? I'll regret it for the rest of my life. Alright, let's see here. Now that the soldiers are gone, how about we resume our investigation? Let's start by talking to all the people we couldn't talk to earlier. Good idea. Whew. I will say though, Olivia makes me laugh. And that's a really good quality. Makes him really fun to just have around in the party. Yeah? Oh dear me. Weren't you the bracers who came to ask questions not that long ago? Alright, we did come before. I'm really sorry I couldn't talk to you then. So what you came to ask about is what happened last night, right? Yes, that's right. Is this a good time for you? Yeah, this is as good a time as any. It was the middle of the night, you see, when I heard a noise coming from outside. And of course I thought it was my husband coming home at such a late hour, so I opened the door and started yelling. But it turned out to be a group of masked men coming out of the Oval factory across the road. I thought my heart was plumb gonna stop right then and there. Yeah, I agree, Naim. I love the characters so far. I really love that they all have their own quirks and personalities and yeah. Although it turned out to be burglars, we're rather surprised and ran away to the north. I see, so it was the Sky Bandits, huh? So what you're saying then is that this house didn't incur a loss of any kind? Yeah, thanks to the mercy of the goddess. Can I ask you another thing? Did your husband come home late? Mean that he went to the bar? If it was only that, that would be forgivable. In addition to being a no-good drinker, he's obsessed with this. Cecil raised her hand in a casting motion. Huh? Oh, I get it. You mean fishing, right? Oh, I see now. That's right. He loves fishing more than life itself. Just yesterday he said something about catching some smelt and took off to the lake in the south. And on top of that, he still hasn't come back! So what you're saying is he doesn't know anything about the incident? That's exactly what I'm saying. And when that good-for-nothing husband of mine gets home, he's going to get what for me? Let me tell you. Oh, honey. Hi, honey. I'm home. Ew, what a day I had. I was fishing patiently all morning, but I have nothing to show for it. Oh, what's this? Do we have guests? You senile old man! My goodness, woman, what kind of fiery tempest is cutting into you? Don't you know it's rude to act like that in front of guests? If anyone is being rude, that would be you. I'm dumbfounded that my own husband can just take off to do what he likes at a time like this. Huh? What do you mean by a time? What do you mean by a time like this? Maybe I should explain. Joshua gave Mr. Kuwano a brief explanation about the burglaries which transpired the previous night. Burglaries by the Sky Bandits, you don't say. Now that is terrible. But to think that they hightailed it off here after my wife hollered at them is hilarious. Guess they got the experience, the Cecil effect firsthand. What did you just say? What did you just say? Let's all calm down now, shall we? But to think these Sky Bandits came in the night like they did and they just disappeared like that. Wonder if it has anything to do with the thing he was talking about the other day. Huh? He? What do you mean? Alright, you don't know him. He is my fishing buddy. He's staying at the inn down the lake shore to the south of here. If I remember right, he said something about seeing a strange bunch near the place the other night. A strange bunch. Now this sounds really interesting. Can you tell us a little more about what you heard? Sure, I don't mind, but I'm just going to tell you up front that this is all hearsay. What I heard, he just happened to see them by chance as he was out fishing during the night. He saw them leave by way of the inn's front door and then out onto the road. However, when he asked around the inn in the morning, it turned out that no one like that had stayed there the night before. Yeah, that's rather odd. So, were there any type of burglary at the inn? No, nothing of the sort at all. In fact, it's quiet there. The meals are great, and it's, well, a place I'd recommend to anyone. But best of all, it's a prime fishing spot. Though there weren't any definite clues related to the incident, we did manage to hear a few interesting bits. I concur. I especially liked the one that described all the delicious food at the inn. That's not what we're talking about here. I understand, you're not the fishing type, Naim. Although I did find the fishing part to be rather interesting. Yes, I love that he loves so much the finer things in life. I love that. To be rather interesting. Unfortunately, if there's nothing going on there, then I guess it wouldn't be worth investigating. Actually, I think it's quite the opposite. If someone had been careless and caused a problem, the army would have been thoroughly investigated it. Conversely, the possibility of the Sky Bandits appearing where there's nothing happening is rather high. Oh well, I guess that's one way to think about it. And in the light of this series of incidents, there's neither a spy in the army or the Sky Bandits are a really clever bunch of thieves. It will be extremely difficult to corner them only by investigating the incident which have occurred. We'll need to get one step ahead of them by tracking their movements. I see. So what you're saying is that we should take an offensive stance rather than a defensive one. That's about how we get going. Off to the beautiful Valeria Lake, extolled in many a rhyme as the Pearl of Liber. Oh yeah. Whew. I will say though, Olivier has his quirks, but I love that character, I have to say. So Ness, Asia, and Naim, I see why you all love him. Or why you love him, but of course hate him at the same time. I can see why. Well, it's soon soon 1 a.m. here. So this is a shorter stream than last time, but I think I will save and end stuff here. Thank you all who came, and it was a blast. I had a really fun dialogue. I feel the story's catching up. Just great vibes, and oh gosh, I love this music. Oh my god. And also, thank you Asia, Horde, and thank you Asia, Ness, and if you're still there, Horde, and if you're still there, Asia, for coming in. Thanks, Abs, who were here, I guess, a bit. If you're still here, thank you all. Yeah, thank you. It's so wonderful experiencing this journey and walking the trails to the sky. And have a wonderful night, I say from Sweden. And when you sleep, I hope you all sleep well. Okay, see you all. Bye.